Good morning, people. We are headed out this morning. Pretty exciting day. Nice, brisk 32-degree morning. We are going to have a nice surprise today. Can't tell you what that is right now, but yeah, maybe you can guess. Got the truck packed up. By the way, this is the new GMC. I did trade in the Jeep with the rooftop tent, so no longer have that one, but my wife still has hers. So we're still technically a Jeep family. But at any rate, I'm not a professional YouTuber, not even a professional video guy. But I plan to start putting some nice videos up on the channel, and hopefully we're going to try to do most of them unedited, raw, unscripted, so it should be fun. So stay tuned. Alright, I said we had a little surprise, and there it is. Arctic Fox 865. Pretty sweet, super excited. Got it from these guys out in Pueblo, Boardman RV. Excellent guys to deal with, very professional. But look at this thing, man. That is pretty sweet looking. Of course, I'll do a little video tour on the inside later, but I'm thinking it's looking pretty right. And we are headed north, probably Glacier. Got to make some pit stops, pick up some supplies, and after that, we are ready to rock and roll. Stay tuned. Hey, good morning, guys. Actually, it's mid-morning, day after we picked up the camper. Yesterday was a really long day. After we picked up the camper and they got it mounted and everything, we fought our way through Colorado Springs and Denver traffic, and then finally we're able to make a few stops to get gas and supplies. Stopped at Walmart and got a bunch of stuff for the camper to outfit it and everything. Continued on north after we grabbed a little bite to eat, and then ended up at Guernsey State Park in Wyoming, which is just north of Cheyenne. Really cool state park. I'll turn the camera around and let you guys see. I don't know, maybe you can see the lake. It's actually a reservoir behind me. But anyway, very quiet, very crowded, a lot of people here. The sites are pretty close together. As you can imagine, a lot of boaters here. So anyway, this is the area. It's our lake view, pretty much a lake view. You can see it through the trees. I guess that qualifies. But yeah, pretty good sized reservoir. And we're gonna head on north, continue on our way to Glacier. So hopefully everything goes well. And we're about 11 hours from Glacier right now, so probably won't make it today. It's already 11:30. We still gotta dump the tanks and refill. Grace tried to take a shower last night, and we thought our tanks were full, but apparently the freshwater tank was not all the way full, so she ran the water out. And I didn't get to take a shower. So anyway, we're going to try to do better on that today and get that sorted out. But anyway, stay tuned and give you some more updates along the way. Bye for now. In case you guys are wondering, I'm just playing with camera settings. Just trying to get rid of that fisheye setting. I think I got it. Apologize for that. All the previous shots were done with the fisheye. It's kind of irritating, I think. I told you guys in the beginning I'm not a YouTuber. Trying to learn this stuff as I go. Anyway, it's morning time. I'll do a proper video here in just a bit. Morning, guys. It's about 7:20. We're about to get on the road and head up to Glacier. It's about 6.5, 7 hour drive. So that's going to be a little bit long, but that's all right. We're going to try to make a 1 or 2 p.m. Reservation for going to the Sun Road. And hopefully we'll make it and get in and drive around a little bit. And then we have campground reserved at, I think it's called Apgar Campground. But this campground here is actually not a campground. It's like a little fishing area right on the river. And but you can camp here for free. It was nice. It was very quiet. It's about, I don't know, 60 miles southeast of Billings. So anyway, we're going to get on the road. Stay tuned. Hey guys, just got to Glacier National Park a little while ago. And just saw a grizzly cub cross the road in front of us while we were driving. Unfortunately, I didn't get that video. My wife did get some of that though. But this is kind of where we're at. Going to the Sun Road in this huge lake. Very nice. Grace, say hi.
Hi.
There's a camper up there. We're gonna go make some chili dogs. Enjoy the view, and then we have reservations at Apgar Campground, which is back the other way. It's about 6:30 in the evening. We don't have a whole lot of fuel, so we have to go to the next town up and get fuel in the morning, and then we're going to drive a little bit further on the going to the Sun Road. But have a look at this water. Got a little bit of pollen on it, but absolutely gin clear. I'll try to do some fishing, since I paid like $75 for an out-of-state fishing license. Kind of highway robbery, but so I need to pull $75 worth of fish out of these lakes and streams while I'm here. Take some home and hopefully fill the freezer a little bit. We'll see what happens. Anyway, stay tuned. Well, check this out, man. Going to the Sun Road, I don't know, a little less than halfway up. This is what we got. super nice waterfall right there. It's absolutely beautiful. This place is stunning. Never seen anywhere like this. And I've been all over Colorado. Seen some pretty close runner-ups, but nothing like this. And I'm not gonna lie, it is sketchy driving this beast up here. There are some tight spots. We can only go so far because I guess past Logan Pass, the overhangs won't allow anything higher than 10 feet. So we're gonna go as far as we can, or try to anyway. And then we'll turn back and then we'll go around to the east side and come up that way. See how far we can go. But this place is just magical. Just soak in that view for a few. All right, we'll be back in a while. Stay tuned. Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Wednesday, the 18th. We're here at Murray Bay Campground on the Hungry Horse Reservoir. And it's really nice here. Super quiet. So yesterday we actually left Glacier National Park after spending the night there at Apgar Campground. Very, very nice campground, but very crowded. Although it was quiet, just a lot of people, and the park is just swamped during the day. There are lines to get in to the park, and then once you're in and you try to go somewhere to explore, you have to look for a parking spot, and trying to park this one is a challenge for sure. But anyway, we're actually heading back to the park tomorrow, and hopefully going to do one of the really nice hikes there. It's to Avalanche Lake. It's supposed to be super nice, not too extreme or not too long. I think it's 5-mile round trip, out and back type trail, but it's supposed to be really nice. Yesterday we were looking for a spot to camp and looked all around the park area. There was nothing, so we headed out of the park and went south and started looking at this area here. We found one area. We were like right on the beach of the lake, but unfortunately it was not a designated campground. It was just a dispersed, I guess, so to speak, camp area, and there were probably 3 or 4 other vehicles there camping fairly close by, and you could tell the place had just been trashed, last day or so. Someone did manage to go around and pick up the majority of the trash, and they said they were taking it out with them, so that was a good thing. But the other thing was that it's kind of a swimming hole, I guess, a popular swimming hole for the locals. It's fairly easy to get to, and we were sitting there parked on pretty close to the water's edge there, and I guess 3 other vehicles pulled up with us and very close to us, started unpacking all their stuff, and along with their, I don't know, 5 to 6 plus kids between the 3 vehicles, plus 2 dogs. So it was, it's not where I want to be. And so I told Grace, I said, you know, we're gonna pack up, and we hadn't, you know, unpacked or anything, but we're gonna close up the camper and head out. So that's what we did. Ended up driving for, I don't know, an hour or two looking for something else, and stumbled across a similar site to this camping area, probably 45 minutes up the road, and pulled into a spot because the reserve tag showed that it was available for last night. Well, in about 10 minutes, the camp host pulled up and said, "You're gonna have to leave. That site has been reserved." I said, "Well, the date doesn't say that it's reserved." "Well, these other 2 sites, they reserved the whole area. There was only like 3 spots, and they had reserved everything, but the guy had written down the wrong date." So anyway, no big deal. He said, "You can go on down to the next one." He said, "I managed that too." And he said, "There are spots down there." So that's what we did. And we found this great spot. So let me show you. You see the lake through the trees down there. Camp host was nice enough to apologize for his error and the date, and he dropped off some firewood for us. So that was kind of nice of him. We got a couple deer stroll through the campsite. Always nice to see. But this place is just really clean, super quiet. There's no one right next to us. I think there's one group just 2 campsites down, and then the only other camper, which is an RV, is about 4 or 5 sites down. And everyone else, I mean, you can't hear them anyway. We're so far apart. But the lake is just amazing. A couple of boaters out here earlier, cruising around. But the view here is pretty magnificent. Just doesn't get much better than this, that I've found anyway. The lake is almost glass right now. It was a little windy earlier. I did get out and try to do a little fishing. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a fish one in this lake, at least that I've seen, or that would take my bait. And I tried numerous different lures, tried some, tried a little fly fishing. Nope, nothing. And that could be me, could be the area, don't know. Yeah, so tomorrow we're heading out again. We're gonna, like I said, try to go back to Glacier tomorrow and do that hike, and then provided we can find a camp spot, maybe the same one we were at. I know there's a couple others. We're just going to do one night because we're heading back home the following day on Friday. So we'll see what we can find tomorrow. We have to do we don't have any signal here, so we have to leave early tomorrow, see if we can pick up a signal pretty quick, and see if we can do the timed entry thing for tomorrow, and also reserve a campsite. So anyway, I'm gonna head up and cook burgers, and we're gonna enjoy the night. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. And again, this is gonna be kind of experimental, unedited, unscripted. Just I'm gonna stitch it all together and post it up. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like this style or if you prefer the edited versions. I don't know if I'm ready to devote that much time and effort into editing. Plus, I don't think anyone else is doing any like raw type videos out there. Maybe they are, I just haven't seen them. But at any rate, let me know what you think in the comments, and hope you guys are getting out somewhere and having your own wilderness adventure. We'll talk to you later. So we're starting the trail to Avalanche Lake. Actually, this says Avalanche Gorge, and I think it breaks off to Avalanche Lake and Glacier National Park.
Again. Up there. No.
I feel like if I encounter them, I'd be like, oh my car, bro. I can run it back to the car. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, is this the forward? No.
Whatever. Thank you. Go look at the wall for that guy.
Camera probably doesn't do it justice, but that is a big tree. Pretty amazing in here. I've yet to see any owls. Even while we were at the lake, we didn't see any eagles. I did hear an eagle calling 2 times, but never saw them.
I started a hike and it looks like it's sunny. I forgot which one from. But it's locked. Look at this one.
And we're staying in Apgar campground again tonight. Fortunately, we found a spot. And tomorrow, Friday, we'll start the long journey back home, which is about 19 hours, maybe a little more drive time. Really beautiful up here. So this is the trail going up to Avalanche Lake. It's supposed to be 2.5 up, 2.5 back. We did come prepared. And I don't know if my knees are prepared for this climb now, but we're about to find out. A lot of times it's the coming down for me that's the worst.
At the end, I'll be like, well, they're still going, right? I almost rolled my ankle on that side.
I got a little bit, my foot caught his shoe and it took me out from my feet. Twisted my ankle.
Well, the knees are not screaming yet, but they are not happy. But we're continuing on. Oh boy. Another incline.
Or, yeah, but they did. Yay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pick this up in a bit. So I think we are getting very close.
Thank you so much.
Here,
Oh,
sure
perfect.
that's what you want?
I think it's
Oh, yeah,
good.
it's perfect.
Yeah, I like it. That one's really
Yeah, you're gonna do it? Sure, I can still do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Definitely worth the hike up.
I thought you had her, Lynn.
Just to get on the other side.
Alright, see you next.
Stuck out of it.
What they did is they rerouted it into the cabins. So let's just say I drove out with scenic.
Is it cold? Is it cold? Not really. Grace just smacked a big mosquito on the side of my head, and Ness was washing the blood off. This place is pretty amazing. Water's like crystal clear. Unbelievable water. Pretty much all to ourselves, right? This place is probably never not crowded. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 big waterfalls. Pretty spectacular place.
It's 116 bucks. There's another one, but this one is like
Worth the hike for sure. And the hike is not terrible. It's just my knees are not great. So it should be fun going back down. We'll give her a shot. Alright guys, hope you enjoy. So we made it down from Avalanche Lake. Down was a little painful, but we made it. Now we're just on the loop to go back to the parking lot, and from there we have to walk another half mile or so to where we had to park the truck. So when we get to the truck, we're going to the campground. There's other things we'd love to see, but we're both kind of beat. But it was a great hike. Definitely worth it to go up there and check out the Avalanche Lake. So anyway, probably talk to you guys in the morning and show you the campsite, and then we are heading back tomorrow morning. So we'll talk to you later tomorrow. Morning. It's about 8:30 on Saturday. We stayed in Idaho last night. Just a little dispersed camping spot close to the Palisades Reservoir. And now we're driving south down to Cokeville and eventually down to Turquoise Lake in Colorado. That's where we're hoping to make it and spend a night tonight. But anyway, this is the Snake River Palisades Reservoir area. Pretty spectacular. I guess you can camp right down there along the edge of the reservoir. Pretty awesome area. I see someone paragliding way over across on the other side of the reservoir, or lake, whatever you guys want to call it. We did see some eagles this morning, some pelicans, seagulls. Really nice area. Anyway, we got quite a bit of driving, so we're gonna hit the road. Hey, good morning again, guys. It's about 9 a.m. Sunday morning. We made it to Colorado yesterday afternoon, and I suppose I picked this spot because I just think it's an epic spot to end the video. We are just north of Leadville and around the Camp Hale area, and it's just beautiful here. One of my favorite spots in Colorado. Yesterday was a long day. We made really good time as far as driving. It's definitely, Wyoming has its areas of long stretches of highway where there's just nothing but looks like brown, dead, almost desert-like conditions, but that's kind of boring. But I suppose that's the route we had to take to get here, back to Colorado. Very fortunate to live here. in Colorado. It's beautiful. Montana was awesome. Definitely an epic trip. The camper did fantastic. Just really happy with that, and still getting used to it. The truck did fantastic, hauling the camper. So yeah, really happy with that setup. Lots of compliments on it. The height is right at 13 feet to the top of the air conditioner. So we definitely had to be wary of that in some of the tighter camping areas for the overhanging branches and whatnot. And we could not go all the way on the going to the sun road in Montana because there's a height limit of 10 feet due to the overhangs along that road. Kind of a shame, but our initial plan was to go around to the east side over by St. Mary's and go in over there and do the other half of going to the Sun Road, but we'll save that for another trip, another time. We had a good time. It was a little rushed just due to the availability of some of the camping sites. It was really packed. Lots of people up there right now, which is to be expected. It's summertime, you know, kids are on summer break. So at any rate, we're about, I guess 3 hours or so from home, southern Colorado. So we're gonna get on the road, and I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna stitch everything together. I'll try the GoPro and see how it stitches everything together as far as the videos that I made. I'm not sure how it will work. My first time doing this, and but I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'll figure something out, and I'll post it up on YouTube, and you guys will have to let me know what you think, and if I should try this again, you know, with the non-editing and just the non-scripted raw videos. So we'll see how well that comes out. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not going to say like and subscribe because everyone always says that. I feel like, you know, if you like it, you like it. If not, if you want to subscribe, do it. If not, you know, no big deal. I'm not going to ask you every time, you know, to do that. So anyway, this is a truly epic spot. You guys watching these videos, wherever you are, until next time, get out there, find your own wilderness adventure, and never stop exploring.